tanganku. Lah mah dhewe. Coba. Kalau ambak udah. Hah? Wah, sampe. Mudun yo ning kene, ndale tekan-tekan ta ya. Mana aku? Aduh. Wah, ini kali bah babi. Anjan ya kali kamu orang itu jauhkan ini. Semuanya. Sampai di mau ya. Main apa? Boyo joran. Mana tangan kalau kecil boyoke lho isan. Boyoke le nopang ya. Mau gimana lagi, Cok? Jadi kalau saya menggerakkan main tahu lebih baik ya. Aduh. Lari dulu lah, sana dulu ah. Sampai koyolan kesma. Langsung mau tiara ulang. Ya, bisa lah. Berapa jauh? Berapa? Apa? Wah, ada kiri kita suatu. Orang main terang nih. Iya, boleh kalau kiri sini. Oh iya, loro terus. Oh iya, loro terus. Gimana ya? Tak sungguh loh, San. Aku sampean koyo lagi anjing. Males. Kasih lah nih. Jika tak musuh lawan orang terapi. Bukan. Untung kan belum mati. Parah men. Carlos Biro Mbappe bah tai. Aduh kiper. Marah itu bang. Aduh cipu. Maju dong. Maju dong kak. Nge football cok. Maju dong. Mana salah.
We can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. They've got underway here pretty promptly. He's in a great position. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I'd be hard-pressed to name a better defensive midfielder than Sergio Busquets. Certainly one of his type whose sense of anticipation and positioning just keeps getting better and better.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he?
Huh? Mantap diperbuat. Mantap diperbuat cowok.
Italy would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Cleared away. Well, they put it back in a hurry. Roberto Carlos. Mosquera gets rid without sophistication. Adams. De Arrascaeta. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Xavi Alonso. And here's Schneider. All red. The danger is averted.
Bro.
Japan still without a single shot on target. Squeezing through. Pressure on the ball here. Italy trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game. And you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Apa memang jeneng laraknya?
This out wide. Schneider. Luis Suarez! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Adams gets good distance on it. And Kunde.
Tapi nek digempur terus ya.
Not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialized.
Terus, tapi lucu. Nah. Terus, cool.
When your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
They have what they... Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Japan come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Oh no, this smashing header! No mistake! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige.
Japan clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Japan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established. They've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter attack, and that seems to be the plan. Well played.
Kocak saya kira varian. Udah kancing.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, red, nice interception. De Arrascaeta. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Schneider. The pass is intercepted. Quick to get it back. Xavi Alonso. That is a little undercooked. Nicely weighted ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now the finish! Has another go!
He clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Kamu menang. Ya tolonglah lawannya menyerah. Nyatanya ya FF jadi masuk leren apa sama main kue leren aku semua hati main nggak main apa kan mau tapi main nembak dan pelajar kuat mau waduh ya Allah ini suka akun polos ini
Hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Here pretty promptly.
Kan water. Kan water.
A good effort, but maybe the target really should have been hit. Bellingham. That looks a cracking ball. Mbappe could try cutting inside here. Lifted through here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can make him unplayable when he's truly on song.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And the shots! And that is doing no harm at all.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Gets his pass away. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. No way through. Looking for the runner. David Villa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
That's gone loose. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. David Villa.
David Villa, and that is expertly dealt with. Tedry. Well, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nice control. Fernandez. Paris Saint-Germain do have a chance to counter here. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, this looks sharp. And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Odegaard. Big chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Japan with the corner. They're first. Odegaard with the short one. There's the hit! Goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Japan penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Yeah, although that first goal is a welcome boost, they can't afford to ease off now. To do that,
Belts one. And there's the end of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Japan go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. We're already back up and running after half-time. Japan. David Villa, and that could send him on his way.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
David Villa. Real chance! He scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Japan are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want.
Panyo kopi. Kasi natin lang. Ceret na. Ruang tamu eh.
Ifs, buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Tedry. Spread out to the left. Fernando Torres. McAllister.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Now, can he find a finish? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Odegaard. David Villa.
Keeper kacor banget.
We have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Fernandez. And that interception was most necessary. And they've got rid.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 16, Fermin. Number 9,
Vinicius Junior.
coming on the field. Number 18, Bruno Fernandes. Number 20,
is a little undercooked. Time and again they are repelled. Can he get it through? Bodies through the middle. Shapes to shoot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Seneng aku. Enggak.
Paletti. That is a great pick out. Bruno Fernandes! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Bruno Fernandes actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Coming on to replace him is number 22.
Oh, main-main cukup.
They've played it short. Shot a goal! Chorus of approval here. It's really good play. It's their second corner of the game.
Kesuwen main kan sih. Kipernya maju anjir.
The ball's run loose. Keeper's dealt with that. And he can clear it away. And there goes the final whistle. Japan are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts.
Anjok balik di login anjing. Balik di login pantai. Apalah ini. Ini ngecas. Tuh ini. Gue pindah ke ini ya? Kau perlu kipas tuh. Gue lagi lab ini. Gue lagi lab bang. Tolong minta kerjasamanya ya. Makasih. Hindi ba yung dalo? Ano kumain na? Baca mati terus iki Jan. Sip. Ya, sembuh-sembuh. Kayak gini mo na.
So the win is over. We can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Shoots to shoots! He's delivered all right! The ideal start! Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match. Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen. So, a breakthrough already. Bastoni makes the interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well read, and the danger is averted. Vinicius Junior! Yes, it's there! Favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl. Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way. Japan grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square. Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now. Mbappe. Oh, what a climb! Oh, surely that deserved better. Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this. He's got to be a decent hit! Oh, the ball's fallen kindly here! It's produced there the crispest of hits. Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he? Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And they're quick to get it back. Gakpo. McAllister. Odegaard. It's a good run down the right. That's been intercepted.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. El Mali. Gakpo. David Villa. Odegaard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Has a go! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
El Mali.
Macam kipas sih ya. Merah panas saat ini.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Komen kok kenapa kan komen
Blow
gitu.
his whistle for half-time. Japan head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1.
How would you review the first half? Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
Ciri gimana
So
lebih
they
nggak
come to the
cocok.
break with nothing to separate them. The score
Nanti,
1-1.
Komen bang, komen bang. Komen aja cok. Nonton kan komen. Foto aja.
So once again,
Mantap.
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
There's the shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. No, it's not getting there. Smartly reclaimed. This is their second corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. Played back in. And he's taking no chances there. Japan are looking to go forward now. Back into the middle. And he's there to clear it. So, third corner of the game.
Jan. Corner.
That's what has to be done now. No question about it. Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their Bellingham.
A big chance! They've scored! And with that goal comes comfort!
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Bellingham. Mbappe! And that is doing no harm at all.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
He won't be happy with that one. Odegaard. David Villa. Tries a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Villa deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Into the last quarter of an hour.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Can he latch on to this? That is a reprieve for the time being. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, see, saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Pedro Porro looking to hit the byline here. He's found a way through. And he thumps it clear. Van Dijk. Ball is over the line.
Substitution on the field. Number 21. Coming on to replace him.
And that's another throw. It's a decent clearance.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Mbappe. Vinicius Junior has found the net here, of course. He's looking to set free a runner. Danger averted for now.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That's really well cleared. David Villa. Mbappe. And the referee brings it to a close. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place... Japan coming to the last day with one sole objective, and that is to earn the point, which will earn them a journey to the promised land. Surely they must do it. You would certainly think so. The next 90 minutes, the most significant of this campaign. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. Mbappe! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That's another chance! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Japan have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up.
Costa Curta wins the duel this time. Oh, that's delightful. Vlahovic. It's a mighty effort. That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Haaland. Oh, here's a chance! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Oh, poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. He's found a way through. Bayer catches it safely. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, good spread. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, the shot could be on here. Still goalless at the moment. Now it's Bellingham. Hakimi. Al Nassr looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Definitely away. Hakimi. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
And it's been taken short. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Neymar. Back when it goes. He's got the shot away! And now a sudden chance to counter. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Caught offside that time.
Oo. Lagi kong jika tidak percaya.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's managed to gift it back. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Lovely feet. Bellingham. And now the hit! And he's managed to get rid.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Odegaard. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, perhaps not full of frills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. How would you review the first half?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Substitution for Japan. Number 15, Mavic.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Number 4, David
Both
Villa.
sides defensively robust up to now. Header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Vinicius Junior goes on a charge down the left. Mbappe! And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Aimed beyond the defence. Dink through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So, third corner of the game. They've played it short. And that has been clubbed away. And it's Beckham. That's a good ball out wide. And they're quick to get it back. Goalkeeper's ball. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Great ball, and he's in here. In with a header! in again! Oh, and the keeper couldn't hold it. And he's following up. It's in. Could it be coming? Is it coming? Those fans believe it just might be. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Japan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Now it's Mbappe. He's through here. Costa Curta cuts it out. Mbappe.
Japan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Vinicius Junior has a look inside the box. Vinicius Junior drilled in low.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Neymar. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Neymar. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
McAllister. Mbappe! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And number 2 then. Ødegaard is short, turns and goes back.
Japan certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Stood up well to him there. Mbappe! Oh, important interception. And that's it. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass.
Divisi 3 akhirnya aku anjir. Pertama kali. Masih ada kamera itu. Oke, kita isi.